Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's played in low.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that's well seen too.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
He does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
He is hits one! Oh, has another go! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? No, it's Torres. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham.
Oh, great feat, that.
Caicedo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not... Oh no, what has happened here? He's found a way through. Stojkovic! Goalkeeper's ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
David Villa. Oh, Red, nice interception. Conte. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Rafinha. Fernando Torres. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's away. And the shot! It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Caicedo getting this one clear. And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ruben Dias gets a foot in here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. David Villa gets his pass away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So off we go once more.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Stojkovic. Casemiro. He has found the way through. Real chance here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, the ball's gone astray. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Being still separated by the game's only goal. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
The Netherlands are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is lovely. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernandez. That has not gone well.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now that is tiny, really tiny. And that is expertly dealt with. Has a go! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal are sitting pretty. It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Kyle Walker. Hernandez. Now it's Rafinha. That looks a good ball through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
There will be
That's
1 minute
Drogba.
added time.
Played back in. Can he finish? They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world. And that's it. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have Torres! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the shot! Arsenal have got it back, and they'll have another go. Neymar. Fernando. Off he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cole. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. And it's Deco. Nicked it back promptly. Nicely spread. Deco unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Drogba, has a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Neymar. Costa Curta has it in a wide position. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is through here. 15 minutes till half-time. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And here's Neymar. Conte. Schneider, played out to the left flank. And it's Deco. In with the challenge. Torres.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well played and well cleared.
And there's the end of the first half. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the hit! And yes, it's there! Arsenal are level.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Arsenal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
60 minutes played. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cole is wide and looking to get onto this. Firmly met. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Torres. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. And now the hit! That was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Torres. And it's Fernando Torres. And the shot! Cafu is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field, number 27.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Fiddles it through. Good spot, he's seen the run. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Back into the middle. Deftly away. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's Dembele! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Dembele has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. That is great defending, so alert.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a promising position. He's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Number 12, Fernando Torres.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Mbappe. Number 5, Bellingham.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And now they can clear their lines. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And with that, it's time for me. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is good alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cole, lovely ball and a real chance now. Cole showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Drogba.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Rodrigo is in a really good position out wide. Rodrigo going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And it's Neymar. Oh, Rodrigo! Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Messi! And he's taking no chances there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Conte. Cole! And it's hoisted clear. Neymar. Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cole. Drogba. Stojkovic. He's shifting through the gears here. And the keeper's in command. Messi! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Zico. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
To draw your attention to the screen.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement, and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not...
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Works it forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. well stopped. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He has found the way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd...
Decent hit! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. David
So time
Villa.
for change.
Number
And this
6,
one has been on the cards for a little
Rodrigo.
while.
Coming on the
Arsenal
field,
are
number
sitting
9,
pretty, 2-0 up.
Mbappe.
You can
Number
really sense how
15,
important this goal
Darwin
was for them.
Núñez.
They needed it, now they have it.
Ruben Neves. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Drogba, and he's certain... Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And that's been won straight back. And here's Mbappe. Casemiro. Now it's Drogba. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Neymar. Now there's a... Tries a shot! They've scored! Deep into injury time! And that will be the final act. Arsenal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Drogba
Please
claiming
take
the
this
man of the match
opportunity to
award,
pay a visit
and
to our
there is
official
very
store
little
with
room for
memorabilia from
argument.
today's match.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Stojkovic made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. Chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Messi. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Lizarazu, a true great in every sense of the word. Looking for the run.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. This is the time you need that pace.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Lizarazu promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Kyle Walker. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Casemiro.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, the shot could be on here. Davids. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Arsenal happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Guti will not want... Has a shot! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but
It's Drogba! Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Arsenal take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
David Villa. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, what has happened here? Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Casemiro. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Haaland.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's found a way past. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Drogba. Shapes to shoot. And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Bellingham. Walker does well to get it back.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they...
He's had a hit! Goal! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And now he has two.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Cole picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He can run onto that, and he's onside. Drogba. And here's Stojkovic. Climbs up big! That's another chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Mbappe! And that's a big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That looks a good ball through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught in that real chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lizarazu. Stojkovic is wide and looking to get onto this. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Goes long and straight. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi. And here's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's intervened well there. Played out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
There will be 1 minute at
Cole.
this time.
And he's quick to get it clear again. He's found a way through. They've got to be quick to recover this. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
All members of the crowd,
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Can he latch on to this? Stojkovic gets flagged offside. No, again there's no way through. Stojkovic. And it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Casemiro. Stojkovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good read, needed to be. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And the flag has stayed down. Conte. Mbappe. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Kyle Walker. And that's a throw-in. Messi, Wilshere, Mbappe, shot a goal!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again. Can he finish? Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 13.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field, number 15, Erling Haaland.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tries a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Lizarazu got a long way forward to... And the finish! And he hits the net! Back to within one! Interesting! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that.
Has a go! It's in! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he's picked out the run. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
There will be 5 minutes added
And here's
time.
Wilshere. He won't be happy with that one. Stojkovic. Wilshere. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? And he's only two. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Well, that's well spotted. Well, that's a little loose. Decent hit! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Sané. It's Lukaku! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lukaku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's hoisted clear. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Konate cuts out the pass. Caught offside that time. No, that's been intercepted. He's picked his way through. That's a little off target.
Such good technique.
Always onto this.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Now it's Drogba. Belletti. Al-Nassr upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Foden has found the net here, of course.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get onto this? That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Cole, he's found a way through. Can he finish? It's in! Arsenal are level. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there.
And it's Lukaku. Lukaku! They did it! And they're back in front. And that really is so impressive. Al-Nassr go into the lead. Stojkovic. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Fiddles it through. Oh, that was vital. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well timed, excellent interception. Lizarazu, a player of legendary status. Rudiger makes the interception. Casemiro. Lizarazu. Looking for the run. And that's a throw-in.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Llorente. Can he get it through? Sané fires from distance. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Sané brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Drogba. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! He's had a shot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He is through here!
That was lovely, that.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Can he get away here? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cole pinches it off him. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Stojkovic. That has ended up in no man's land. Lukaku. Foden. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got away. And that is expertly dealt with. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Sane. Number 19, Lukaku. Number 20, Phil Foden. Coming on the field, number 25, Rabiot. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 13, Ribery.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And they're quick to get it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He won't be happy with that one.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He refuses to take the bait. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Inzaghi. Neymar. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Better stadium fund.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us. It's Drogba!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Well, they've got it again. And here's Stojkovic. Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Boyan Kirki. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter...
Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ruben Dias knocks it out wide, threads one in. Stojkovic plays it in, and the shot! Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Might be... He's got the shot away! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Rudiger gets it away.
Arsenal clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Stojkovic clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's had a hit! That's another chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Great hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Stojkovic! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Casemiro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Drogba. And he was alert to it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Arsenal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Danielson in acres of space out wide. Bellingham. And here's Berbatov. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Danielson. In with a header! He's scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Kyle Walker. Stojkovic. Oh, easy pickings there. Lizarazu. Stojkovic. Ball played for Conte. That is good alertness. Now it's Berbatov. And no, that was never going to make it. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cole. It's a goal kick. Half an hour gone in the second half. Lizarazu promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's picked out the run. Oh, important interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Lizarazu. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Cole. Oh, that's well spotted. And that was very necessary.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's gone forward. Rudiger cuts it out. And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Drogba voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Davids. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Stojkovic. Now it's Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Messi.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Barcola. Messi. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Danger averted for now. Cole. Messi. Oh, he's in! Mbappe. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He has found the way through. Looks for the finish. Oh, that's a waste.
Mbappe knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Stojkovic. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi, a player of legendary status. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Costa Curta. Here's Rodri. Modena finding their passes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Davids. Mbappe. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Mbappe on a charge down the left. Oh, that's a key interception. And we've reached half-time. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Arsenal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
There will be a throw-in. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Modena appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
The pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Modena do have a chance to counter here. Messi. Messi! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Stojkovic. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
He's picked his way through. Lovely bit of skill. Opts to play it back. Stojkovic. Oh, that's fabulous. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, that's a shooting chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Drogba.
Arsenal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Lizarazu. He's tried one! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw! Dying minutes, and we're all square again!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that.
And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, thanks to...